What's up, friend? Jared Havland here. Thank you for coming and checking out the Open Edition commentary clips. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, if you've resonated with anything on the channel, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more content. We really appreciate it. It's all because of you, for you, and hey, we want to stay connected. So go ahead, leave a comment where you're at, what your name is, what you enjoy. Also, if you want to follow and stay connected with more work from me, go ahead in the description below, check out my Substack, and follow me on Instagram, and we will see you on the other side.
So like, just like traveling is like, dude, if you've only lived in your town the whole life, and then you fly across the world and you experience a new culture, new language, new food, whatever, your mind's gonna be like, bro.
Yes.
Or like if you're just chilling in reality, and then, you know, maybe you go to a party, or maybe your homie's got some mind-altering things, and for the first time you eat some hallucinogens, and before you know it, you're like in another dimension. You're like, this is mind-blowing. You're not the same anymore. So like, I understand that like, you can't stay in that bubble. You can choose to say no to certain things, but like, is that always good? No, you need to go explore the world. You need to be open, right? That's the whole point, is you got to be open to new experiences and what they can provide for you. So that's the caveat, is like, you train your focus so that you can say no to a lot of things. And then, depending on your beliefs, how you think about it, I believe the Holy Spirit like guides me, moves me. And so like, I receive like feelings or inspirations or nudges. That's like, yeah, let's go explore this.
The downloads, man.
There's something, yeah, there's like, or an intuition, a feeling. You're like, let's go here. Let's go down this path. Like, let's go this way. And then all of a sudden, like, that openness opened up a world that brought new connections, resources, ideas, downloads, all these other things. And then you come back to where you were after your travel, renewed, full. And you're like, oh, and then you can express new things in greater ways. So that's the caveat, is like, it's both and. Like, I need to be able to like have maximum control over my vast like curiosity for life and exploration, because I can't always be out exploring.
True.
I have to come home.
Yeah.
And I have to be home, and I have to produce, and I have to be in this world. But I also can't stay in my studio and become a hermit.
Yes.
And I have to go out in the world, and I have to explore. And this is a great example of it, dude.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
should I have a doggone YouTube channel where I just sit around talking mindlessly with people and having conversations? How in the world does that even, like, I'm not producing any artwork right now. Literally, it's just sitting here. I'm not doing any of that. But like you said, like, me as an artist, I am a personal brand. And work we've done together, you're like, bro, yeah, that is one of your super strengths, is like in-person activity. I could send you a picture of my artwork, but that doesn't mean anything if you don't know me.
Correct.
But this allows the world, and it allows me to megaphone my personal interaction with the world.
Yeah.
So that people get to know me through conversations with you or other people. And so now it becomes something that is very much in alignment with my brand and my artwork and all that other stuff. And so it's like, okay, I should pursue this, even though it technically is keeping me from sitting here painting that painting. You know what I mean? So
it's
like,
a part of
it's a caveat.
Yeah, it's all encompassing too, because it's such a beautiful story, man. You were the guy behind the painting. You know, it's like it was like, I remember the photo you showed.
Oh yeah, that was a defining
that?
moment. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was just like the fact where it's just like the unveiling. You know, it's like to me, the unveiling, and I really enjoyed the work with you, man. Was it's like you're in Italy. You're in Italy. You've got a most beautiful red carpet event you could ever think of. Everyone's dressed the finest they can, and you walk in this thing, and it's a Ferrari event. It's the unveiling of the newest Ferrari. You know, the level of detail, right? The people in the room, the curtain that covers the car. And for me, it was like, in a way, it was you committing, and like the slow reveal. It was like Jared's slow reveal of like, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that made this. Like, well, you're welcome. You know, and
Sure.
it was like, obviously in a very humble pleasant way. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more animated. But
Sure.
To me, in my perspective, I'm like, yeah, man, it's like you're like that brand. It's like it's the most legendary thing that you could ever think of that everybody would love to acquire. The most amazing reveal. But the transformation as a human being that you had to go through
Yes.
to see yourself be that person.
Yes.
And encompass being open to being like, okay, there is polarity of a version of me that can be this guy,
Yeah.
but in a way that I want it to be.
Yes.
Because, dude, you're such a savage when it comes to that. And I think a lot of people can learn from this is like, I can say like, be the man, but it's just like, no, be the person that you want to be, but be the architect of that as well too. So
yes.
The fact that, like the process and everything you do here, you could do the same thing on your mind. Within a year, you can transform to be the person you've always dreamed of being.
Sure.
And it's like where you get that nice slow reveal and you get this amazing thing. But I think it goes back to the concepts of just keeping everything crazy simple. It's like, what do you want? What's the process to get it?
Yep.
What happens once you get it? How does it change your life and the people around you?
Totally.
And then what's the consequence of not taking those actions?
Yep.
And everyone can build that ability of being able to jump in the cold water the first time without thinking about it, and then everything always works out the way it needs to be. That openness, I think, is where we need to all step into.
Yeah.
Of just that side project that you want to do. Like me stepping into the coaching space and doing sales coaching, mindset stuff, I had a full-time job. And I saw myself like, I can create stuff outside of this. Oh, this is interesting. I'm open to that. I'm curious about that.
Yeah.
Let me learn the details about that.
Sure.
Got my first coach. And then it's like this compounding effect moving in a direction that's like faster than you could ever imagine. But I was open to that light speed. I was open
Yes.
to being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I was open to putting myself out there. And to meet people like yourself that align with this way of thinking, it's like, yo, there's something beyond what I know. There's something beyond my own thinking that can push me to a greater outcome than maybe my mind would have thought of for myself.
Yeah.
That's giving it back to the Creator.
Yeah.
God has got mad crazy plans for all of us.
Yeah.
And when we surrender, it's amazing how it all comes to be.
Yep.
But the clarity, it's not always there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of faith that's involved.
Sure.
Right? For you taking these chances, because you've taken a lot of chances too. And I love talking about this because I feel like you and I we're not gamblers, but we definitely like to gamble on ourselves.
Well, we're not risk averse at all.
Yeah.
Like it's like full sin, bro.
Yeah, it's full of sin.
Yeah.
And there's a way of controlling that power, which is really cool.
Yes.
And to see you do it on a consistent basis, not only in your business, with your family, how you connect. It always goes back to being in the outside world, because just like you said, it's so easy to be comfortable in the hermit.
Yep.
And to be antisocial and
Yep.
to not express yourself. But what I realize is the fullest expression is being uncomfortable and putting yourself out there, even when you don't want to be.
Yep.
You never know what something that speaks a conversation. And yesterday was a great example. I was like, it's kind of late. I should probably go home. I ran into a buddy as I was walking by, and he was just going to a spot to watch a couple of the games. And I'm glad that I did, because the conversation that we had was the conversation I needed to have.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't put myself out there and let a small limitation of like, I'm a little tired.
Yep.
I shouldn't go do this. But thinking about what's the end outcome. It's like, I love helping people. I love helping them get better in the things they want to get better in. But how much of the faith, like, do you just throw into the faith basket before you like make the decision? To give you the certainty.
Well, that's kind of a paradox in itself, because there is, like, there's certainty, but there's no certainty with faith.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, like I say it all the time, man. Like, faith is the currency of the universe.
Yeah. Hebrews 11, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. It's the most paradoxical scripture there is, because it's like, okay, well, faith is understanding what you don't see, but like you're also certain at the exact same time that you're like fixed, and that this thing that's unseen is real.
Yes.
It's like the most paradoxical, like.
But then but it's crazy though, because it's the fact that the mind can visualize it, like you can sit in it, feel it,
Yeah.
be there,
And it's real.
and it's real.
Totally real.
So then that's where it begins. And I think
Yes.
that's one of the greatest gifts is this imagination. It's crazy to see, like, I mean, it's not crazy, it's beautiful, man. Like, this started in one place and one place only.
Yeah, but that's the problem, is we all have been trained, and that's the illusion of this three-dimensional reality we float through, is that we've all gotten really good at convincing ourselves it is the thing, when it's only a reflection of the thing.